Hi, ladies, it's Beth from Be Styled, and it's time for Live at Lunch. I'm watching my little spinning dot, so I don't know if I'm on yet, but it should be. I'm going to give it a second to keep connecting. It looks like we are live. Welcome. Um, it's Friday, weekend's coming. I thought I would take some time to check in, ask answer any questions you might have, and tell you what I'm actually looking forward to wearing for the fall. I don't normally talk about the fall in August, but I get a lot of questions, and I have some items right from my closet that I wanted to show you and I want to talk about what I'm looking forward to wearing for fall and what I probably won't be wearing for fall. Not so much talking about trends. Um, I think this is a different kind of fall. I know I, for one, am not like hot on finding what the biggest trends are for the fall. I want to be on trend and modern and hip, but I'm not going to be doing a ton of shopping and I'm not going to be going crazy with trends. I mean, some of the trends that are going to be big, they're just not applicable to me at least. Biker shorts are still around, believe it or not. Like bike shorts, like literally, leggings that end at your mid thigh, being worn with a big boxy blazer. Not wearing it, but if you want to, knock yourself out. Chances are you're not listening to me though, if that's what you want to wear. But more power to you. But anyway, um, what am I going to be wearing this fall and what am I not? What the Probably the big thing is denim. I mean, fall is all about denim for me. I mean, we've been living in our joggers and our shorts and dresses for a long time. And come fall, I'm excited to break out jeans. I'm wearing a pair of jeans today because it's only in the 60s today. But I think I'm going to be taking a break from the skinny jeans. I'm not going to be giving away my skinny jeans. I will be wearing them sometimes. But I think I'm going to be taking a break with skinny jeans and focusing more on straight leg, looser fitting silhouettes. Straight leg jeans, like the ones I have on. If I can stand up, I'm wearing the very famous blogger favorite that I resisted for a while because the name is so awful. But they're Levi's, which I love. They're Levi's. They're the wedgie jean. Yes, wedgie jeans. You've maybe heard of them. They're famous, and I actually love them now. At first I was like no, and now my eye has adjusted to the higher waist and to the straight leg, and I really like them. So it just goes to show, never say never. Um, so I'm wearing they have a frayed hem, but I'm not going to be doing a lot of distressed. I do have some distressed jeans. I know a lot of you don't go distressed at all. I tend to like distressing, but I think for the fall, especially this fall, I will be putting those at the bottom of my pile and pulling jeans like this out that are faded. They're a nice faded denim. Stand up again. They're a nice medium to light denim, which I love for any time now, fall, whenever. But there's no distressing. They have a frayed at their ankle length. They have a frayed hem, but no rips in the legs. So I won't be doing a lot of distressing. I won't be doing a lot of skinny jeans. We'll be doing straight leg, and I will be doing the faded denim, boyfriend jeans. Um, kick crop flare jeans are fun. Um, but if skinnies are your thing, don't let anyone tell you skinny jeans are out. They are not. They are not going anywhere. At least that's my opinion. Um, what else? Layering. I have something different that I got. This is actually kind of new. These are new. These are from the Nordstrom. They're not even from the Nordstrom sale. They're from Nordstrom and they're on sale, but they aren't part of the Nordstrom sale, so they're still available. They are these camis. For the fall, I want to wear different layers. I talked last week about elevated basics. And I think of a cami like this as being an elevated basic. I have it in white and I have it in black. It's about as basic as you can get, but it's elevated. Yeah, that's the front. It's like $20 I think on Nordstrom, 24. Um, and it's normally 39, but I know it's on sale, I think for 24 and available. Last I checked this morning, every size was available. I just think for this fall, being at home, not being outside in the freezing cold. I just like the idea of a little more of an elevated feminine layering piece. So I'll wear these under sweaters, under jackets, blazers, on Zoom calls. I'd wear these with my boho joggers and a sweater. Um, if you're wearing it as a layer, you just wear a bra under it. If you're not wearing it by itself, just wear a bra under it if you're worried about the bra issue. Um, so that's an example of an elevated basic layering piece that I'm going to wear this fall. Another item that I got in the spring that I haven't had a chance to wear much at all, that's another elevated basic, is a updated elevated white top. This is a kind of a boho lace number that I got on Amazon. I will post the link, but it's just really pretty and it's great quality. It probably needs to be steamed, but it's just, a white lace top with pretty sleeves, kind of bell sleeves. Um, and I would just wear these with jeans as opposed to a white t-shirt, an elevated basic white t-shirt. So whether it's lace or just something that has an interesting twist to it that makes it a little more exciting than just your basic white tee. What else do I have? Do we have anyone here? Anyone with questions? Yep. Oh, the blouse I'm wearing. That's a great, Kathy. Yes, this blouse, I want to link it, but I think it's sold out, was from Anthropologie. If you're looking for unique tops, a statement top or an elevated basic, but really more so a statement top. This is an example of an elevated basic. I highly recommend Anthropologie. And yes, it's pricey, but they have great sales. I got this on sale in the spring. First time I've worn it, I confess. I love it though. It is a very basic top, navy blue, which I did not have a navy blue top. It has a very subtle plaid, tone on tone plaid pattern in it, but it reads solid, but it does have that little bit of interest to it. It's got great sleeves. They are great elbow length sleeves, which are really, I love. It's a slightly shorter top. I'll show you. See how it's slightly shorter? So I'm wearing it. These are high waist jeans. Again, a new thing for me. I'm wearing it just slightly tucked in, and then the rest is out. The back of it is a jersey, like a t-shirt top. The front is more cottony, blousey. But this is an example of a top to keep an eye out for. And, navy, I joke that navy is the new black. That's another thing I'm going to be doing this fall is wearing more navy, especially close to my face versus black. You know, for some reason, I always kind of stayed away from navy. I was like, well, I'm not going to get navy and black. I'm just going to get black because then it goes with everything and it goes with my black shoes. But nowadays, you can wear black shoes with a navy top. Used to be that you wouldn't do that. I mean, Mary would never do that, even today. But navy is a great alternative to black. It's softer around your face, and it's just different. So this is another. So I showed you a white elevated basic, and here's a navy elevated basic. But check out Anthropologie, especially their tops. If you're looking for a unique, fun statement top, and their sales are great. So check that out. Let's see if I have any questions here. I love it. The watermelon strappy bra and tank under it. I got one of those. What did you get under? What did you get? One of what? Did you get one of the white? Are you talking about the white, Laura? See, it's hard with this to know what people are talking about. Anyway, Laura mentioned the strappy peach sports bra that I love. A lot of you have them in multiple colors. Those are still available too. And it's great for layering under pieces because you can show the straps. They come in great colors. I have the white one as what I wear as a everyday bra, definitely in the summer. So there's that. Let's see, what else am I skipping this year and wearing? Talked about layers. What am I skipping? Some of the things I'm skipping, and this is just me, that I think of, when I think of fall, I think of things like capes. I'm not going to be buying any capes this year. Even if they, the fashion gods, came out and said 2020 is the year of the cape, I would not buy a cape. Um, I would say I would see it on Pinterest and I'd see it on bloggers and say, "Oh, that looks really cute," with you'd have to wear skinny jeans and maybe cool boots and a cape to go apple picking with your kids. Be a great look. But for me, I have no use for a cape. Maybe a wrap or poncho. I have a million of those. I'll have those out and about all the time, and I'll wear them at home, almost as a blanket, as a layer if it's cold in the house. But a traditional cape, I just don't have the use for it. Um, so that's an example of something I won't be wearing that is a traditional fall fun thing to get. Another thing that might be controversial is cowl neck sweaters. I own cowl neck sweaters. I see them on people. I see them like there's one in the Nordstrom sale that is probably sold out that was striped that was so popular with all the bloggers. But I am saying no to cowl necks this year, and I might even get rid of the I think I own one or two that I never wear because I put it on. It's like floppy, and you can't really wear a necklace with it. And is it a turtleneck or is it not? And it's just floppy and annoying. So I won't be wearing cowl necks. Some people love them. The beauty of a cowl neck, especially if you have a large chest, which clearly I don't, but is, a turtleneck, which is what I would wear in lieu of a cowl neck personally. But if you have a very large chest, a turtleneck is probably not going to be your best bet if you have a very large chest. Whereas a cowl neck, you're showing more skin around your neck, so it's more flattering on a large chest. But for me, I'm saying no to the cowl neck. To make sure I don't have any questions. Oh, so Laura put the peach, the watermelon sporty strappy thing under this. What a great idea. That's a great idea because this is a kind of you know, obviously you'd be able to see straps and that would be a really great look. I'm going to try that, Laura. Thank you. I would never have thought of that. Um, that's a great idea. I learned so much from you guys. Wait, we've got a question here. And does Peach have stores or just a website? That's from Swati. Peach is just online, strictly online. Um, so yes, there are no Peach stores. And I don't know if you're local to me, Swati. I think you might be. I have access to a lot of Peach samples. If there's anything you ever wanted to see in person, you could just message me. The other thing is they do have free returns. I can often get you free shipping through the magic that I have at Peach. Not always, but sometimes. So if you're interested in trying something and you want it, you just message me and I can try to get you free shipping. And then returns are always free. So if you're concerned about wanting to try things, you could try multiple sizes and then return what didn't work. But no retail stores. Um, any other questions? Are you going to match your masks to your outfits? Another great question from Laura. You know what? I can't help myself, but I do. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to have to think that hard, but I think it's just so ingrained in me that I really do. I have my Flirty Finds chain, one gold and one silver. I might go grab them if you don't know what I'm talking about because it's fabulous, especially because it works with my new favorite necklace. It's the same kind of chain as these. And I don't care if I'm wearing the gold necklace, I still wear the silver chain if that's what I have. And then I have a handful of masks, and I do give some thought. Like if I'm wearing something where my black and white gingham one would be cute, I'll stick that onto the chain. Um, I have my peach ones, like I have a gray camo one from Peach that I wear a lot with the silver chain, looks cool. So I'm not matching, but I try. I guess I try to coordinate. I coordinate my mask to my outfit. Um, and the mask chain is a amazing thing because I just when I go out, which isn't often, but when I do, I just make sure I have that thing around my neck. And then when I go into the place, I put it on. When I come out, I put it off. Get in my car. I don't have to hang it up anywhere. I'm gonna put it in my bag. It's just hanging on me, all the time. So the flirtyfinds.com mask chain, $24, free shipping, genius product. Just clips right on to any mask. Um, so the masks are here to stay. Mary wants to know if turtlenecks are even in style. Oh, yes, indeed. I would say they are. She said, I mean, if you're not at the ski lodge. By turtleneck, I mean like like a black or charcoal gray or oatmeal color um, cashmere maybe turtleneck. When I think of that, I think of Jackie O wearing it with pencil pants, cigarette pants or a pencil skirt. Yeah, never going out of style. Absolutely. A turtleneck and then like hoop earrings and either a pair of jeans, the turtleneck tucked into the jeans with a pair of loafers. Such a great look. Turtleneck again with pencil skirt, cigarette ankle pants. Um, yeah, and especially those neutral colors, and especially plain. Not without any. Maybe there you could have a cable knit, but cashmere is great. Merino wool turtlenecks are great. Um, I think if you like the looks of them, um, and the neck doesn't bother you, a lot of people don't like things around their neck. They're definitely always in style, according to me. So that's my take on that. Let's see if I have any questions. I love when you guys ask questions. Um, Make sure I didn't miss any. Nope. Okay, what else am I wearing and not wearing? Well, let's talk about probably the most expensive thing I've bought in a long time that I got at the Nordstrom sale that I've wanted for years and that, again, I know I'll have forever is a black leather, real live leather moto jacket. It is the Chelsea 28. I'm linking it. There's a link to a group of products on this video. Pretty sure it's sold out in most sizes. But it's yummy. It is just yummy. I love it. I actually showed a picture of it yesterday. I had it on a pair of joggers, peach joggers, just to show how those can be dressed up and down. But anyway, a black moto jacket, something I will have forever and ever. It's hip and cool and modern and youthful without being, childish or silly. It's just great. And it would be great with a black turtleneck and a pair of jeans and a pair of black Chelsea boots, which are another thing on my list. I'm all about the neutral booties. I'm all about the blondos. Still am. Those aren't going anywhere. Those will probably still be my go-to everyday shoe, if you know what I'm talking about, like the neutral, like taupe or tan, beige, brown, suede, or leather booties. Those are still, I always say how great those are to have. Love those. But this year, I've got my eye on a pair of black leather, not suede, Chelsea booties. Blondo has some that I have coming from the sale. Mark Fisher has a gorgeous pair. Again, these are all going to be linked. Those are black Chelsea boots are very on trend this year, but also so versatile. Um, and even ones with like a really luggy kind of thick sole are very, very on trend. If you live around where I live or where it gets really messy and snowy, you don't have to go and get the Doc Martin ones that are really chunky, but the ones I think Blondo has one or Born has one that's got like the substantial luggy, I'm calling it, sole. Those are very hip. They're clunky though. So if you don't like the clunky look, then go for just a Chelsea booty. But a black booty in leather, especially, is a great thing to have. And they'll be great for a long time. So not trendy at all, but on trend. Another thing, back to a jacket. This is something I got. A lot of us got this. I got this at Target. I don't even know when. Last year, maybe last fall. Maybe it was last fall. It is a kind of a unstructured boyfriend blazer in a plaid. This plaid is sort of, it's very neutral, tan. They had it in gray most recently. Last I looked, it was pretty sold out at Target in gray. You might be able to find it in the store. The quality, it's a new day. It's fully lined. I loved wearing this last year, and I will be wearing this again this year because these are very jackets like this, unstructured, um, slightly oversized. I mean, you'll see them on the models really oversized. I mean, we're not going to go that crazy. I mean, this fits me, but it's you see how it's you know sort of a boyfriend blazer. So it's not all buttoned up and stiff and fitted, but it's classic at the same time. So a blazer like that would be a good thing to have. You know, you can cuff the sleeves, push the sleeves up. Great for Zoom calls. You have your joggers on and a t-shirt and throw this jacket on and a pair of earrings and you'll get a promotion. So, you know, a relaxed blazer is a great thing to have um, that I already own. So I'm good there. So far, the only things I've bought here are the moto jacket and then the camis. Everything else I already owned. Um, what else is on my list of things? Oh, you know what you're gonna see a lot of that people you guys are gonna love is layers of gray. Last year it was all about the beiges and browns. That's probably why I got this blazer. But this year you're gonna see lots of gray, like tonal gray outfits, gray on gray, light gray, dark gray, mixes of grays, and sweaters and sweater sets are something else you're going to see. And when I say sweater sets, we immediately think of those like Talbots. We all had like the little crew neck sweater with the little cardigan that went over it. That's not what I mean by a sweater set, although those might be coming back. Um, I'm thinking more of I posted it an H&M gray V-neck cardigan, kind of boxy, but not too much so, cozy. And they also sell a gray matching skirt, like long, uh, straight-ish skirt in the same sweater knit material that matches the cardigan. I just think that's so fabulous. So you're going to see a lot of matching sweaters, and it even came with like a cami, a sweater cami that went under it for a three-piece set. So you'll see a lot of that, and that's a trend that I personally like. Don't know if I'll actually buy it. I mean, although the H&M one was pretty inexpensive, but I don't have any place to go wearing anything like that. But along the lines of dresses, in addition to things like the sweater sets, the other thing you're going to see are ribbed knit midi dresses, like sort of column dresses. In the past, you see a lot of like the oversized, more baggy dresses. This year, you're going to see more sleeker, column, ribbed knit midi dresses. And I actually found one at Old Navy that has a great haltery neckline that you could wear it under a jacket. It's a mid to long length in a ribbed knit. And the reviews said it was very forgiving. Sometimes, you don't want anything that's going to be too clingy, obviously. But if it's a substantial knit and it fits well, it could be great. So just know that you will see those ribbed knit midi dresses, in black and gray, maybe creams and tans as well. Check my messages here. Love the gray. Mott and Bow. I looked at Mott and Bow. Um, that's Laura's asking that because last week, turn this dinger off. Last week, Eileen mentioned them, so I went and looked at them, and nothing jumped out at me personally because I don't need anything. There was a lot of, t-shirts. I don't need any t-shirts and jeans, but I'm set for jeans. I'm not in the market for any more jeans. But I'll take a look and let me know. Let me know what you're in the market for, Laura, and I'll make some recommendations, like what kind of styles of jeans you're interested in. Um, Layers of gray, yes, I know. Rebecca loves that. Um, yeah, it's a really pretty look. What else here? Loose fitting blazers, ribbon, layers of gray. Um, I think that was is that did I show? Oh, accessories. How could I forget accessories? My favorite. I only have two things that I wanted to share for accessories, and nothing is revolutionary. Nothing is, something you probably don't already have. First thing is gold hoops. Ladies, if you don't have gold hoops, you need a pair of gold hoops. And I'm a believer in the 2-inch gold hoop. I know they seem big to people. They really aren't. They really aren't that big. These are very thin. These are very inexpensive gold hoops from Amazon. I can try it. I got these a couple years ago. I can try to find a link. But I did link a pair of, I think, $50 14 karat plated gold hoops that are a little more substantial, a little thicker, just better looking. They're from Nordstrom. It was a brand that was new to me. It wasn't Georgiana, or how, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, which is another great gold jewelry brand. It was a different one, but they were $50 and they were great looking, and they'd be a good investment in a pair of earrings that are just gold hoop earrings, especially in the fall. So, such a no-brainer. Such a no-brainer. Even if you say, "Oh, I don't wear gold," everyone can wear gold. Or if you really want, get silver. If you just don't wear gold, but I feel like everyone can wear gold or silver. Personally, I'm not a big rule follower in that department, and gold is just on trend. Um, the other trend in jewelry, my new favorite necklace. I sell Stella and Dot. I'm a big Stella and Dot fan. I just got this and I am obsessed. I haven't taken it off. I've put it on and I've been wearing it every day since I put it on. Um, I forget what it's called. It's $42, which I thought was a very good price because it is just beautiful quality. It can be worn this way. I don't know if this little circle is a charm holder, so you can also hang charms off it or just wear it alone, like I have it on. And this can be worn the opposite without the CZs. One side has CZs, one side doesn't. The CZs are very subtle. Yep, that's the CZ side. Anyway, so you're going to see chains like this. Somewhat, it's dainty, but it's not really dainty. It's not so delicate that which is a great look too. But this, to me, it's just substantial enough, and I love it, especially with my Flirty Finds mask chain. It goes perfectly. This type of link is very on trend. Georgiana has one too called the Parker, I think is her design. Um, but hers is actually more expensive than this Stella and Dot one. I think this was so popular it sold out. It's coming back in September though. You'll see me wear this all the time, and I will wear it layered too. I'll throw on longer necklaces and maybe even a very short, very dainty choker necklace with this. So layers of gold chains, more dainty-ish gold chains layered is going to be a big look for fall. And hoop earrings. So that's what I have. What about you? What are you in the market for? Is anyone in the market for something? Tell me now. And after I hang up from this call, I'll spend some time searching and posting ideas. So you have me. Is there anything that you're in the market for the fall? Are there any trends you've heard about? Any colors? I just saw somewhere that pumpkin color is going to be popular for fall. Not one of my colors that I gravitate towards at all. It's great on really warm color people. Um, if you do the Color Me Beautiful, the autumn people, that's a classic. That pumpkin's a classic autumn color. And speaking of color, and what are my colors, and what color is obviously a hot topic. It's a very technical, almost scientific topic to really be able to counsel people on it. And I've thought about taking a class, but it's just I don't have the bandwidth for it, or honestly, I don't really have the interest to learn that topic because it's very in depth. And people who know it have worked really hard to know it. So it's not my thing, but I know it's of interest to people. If you're really at a loss as to what your best colors are, it's really good to know that. I've always kind of taken the tack that I just go with what colors I like, and I use the more practical tact of if you want to know if a color looks good on you, put it on, or drape yourself in it. Take a picture, get some good lighting, take a selfie. Don't not necessarily look in a mirror. Pictures are more telling, and how does it make you look? How does it make you feel? And that's how I recommend people determine their best colors. But there's more science to it, and I have discovered and a woman named Jen Thoden. Can't think of the name of her business off the top of my head, but I posted it in this group and on my Be Styled Facebook page, Jen Thoden, and she has a free quiz that you can take, that's very educational, where she talks about light versus deep and warm and cool and all that color theory. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. There's a link. I'll link to it again here, because she knows her stuff and she does all kinds of videos. She has a private Facebook group. It's very involved and very interesting if that's something that floats your boat. And if your coloring has changed, I mean, a lot of us have, our coloring has changed. If you've gone gray, if you let your hair go gray, if you've dyed your hair, just the aging process changes your skin tone. I don't know if it makes your whole season change necessarily. I would have to ask, but your coloring, the colors that looked really good on you when you were younger might not be the same. You might look better in certain colors than you used to. So it's always good to revisit color theory, and I highly recommend her. Um, what else do I have? I have one plug for the Closet Edit program challenge boot camp that's starting on Monday. I've had people ask, say, I'm not really a Facebook person. Can I still do it? The answer is absolutely. I have a PDF workbook. It's like 12 pages that takes you through the process step by step. So you can do it on your own, in the privacy of your own home, without the Facebook group. Or if you want the accountability and the coaching in the Facebook group, we'll be there. But what this program is it's not the closet cleanse. It's a more of a focus on the edit. The closet cleanse, you're getting your closet clean and organized, and that is part of this. But this is really digging in deep to the editing process, because that's the most important part, and that's the part that's easy to skip. A lot of times we get caught up in making our closets look all pretty and all organized, and we don't get rid of anything. And the edit is the more you can edit your closet, the more the transformation is going to be, the more dramatic the transformation is going to be. It's all in the editing process. And normally the editing process is what I do one-on-one in people's closets. But since that is difficult, if not impossible to do these days, I have taken the steps, it's a 3-step editing process that I use with my one-on-one clients, and I've packaged it into a boot camp program, or just a 5-day. It's spread out over 5 days. Again, you could do it in 10 days. You could do it in a weekend, whatever works for you. But it's step by step, and it's manageable chunks of activities, so that you can do, a big chunk and wrap it up for the day and go about your day, and then come back to it the next day, and not have your whole closet be torn apart in the meantime. You know what I mean? Like, it's very compartmentalized. And at the end, you will be good to go. And the best part is it also includes at the end my personal hacks or tips for keeping your closet edited, so that once you do this, you're not going to have to do it again, unless your life changes dramatically, or unless you want to, a year from now. But you're not going to have to do it on a season by season basis, because once you get through it, you're going to be done, and you're going to maintain it just through this daily habit, a closet editing habit. So highly recommend it, ladies. It's not too late to join. I'll drop a link to that, or you can also get the link on my homepage, bestyledbybeth.com. All right, I'm gonna take a breath. See the motto. I know Carol wants my motto. Yes, you do. Okay, Laura has done the color, has looked at the color, Jen Thoden's color for gray hair. Oh, here we've got a casual, stylish waffle knit long sleeve top, since not really going anywhere. Okay, got it, Swati. I will look for that. Waffle knit long sleeve. Oh, wait, that reminds me. I had one other thing. This is an Amazon find. The waffle knit is what caught my attention. I told you I'm not going to be wearing cowl necks. And I'm also not going to be wearing long oversized sweaters as much because I'm not going to be wearing skinny jeans. I'm going to be wearing more, high waisted, straight leg jeans. So I was looking for different kinds of sweaters. And this is a sweater I found on Amazon that is very, if not, it's almost identical. Same material as a very, very popular Free People sweater that's all over the internet. And it's a third of the price, maybe less. It comes in tons of colors. It comes in a great oatmeal color that I was tempted to get, but I already have at least one or two sweaters in that light oatmeal. And I just love this color. Don't know if it's one of my colors. I'd have to ask Jen Thoden, but I love this color. Traditionally a summer or spring color, but I love it all year round. And it has just a roll neck, funnel neck, I guess you'd call it. So it stands up. It doesn't choke you, but it's not a floppy cow neck. And it is this waffly non-pill. There's no way this baby's ever going to pill knit. And I'll be wearing this a lot. So I posted this. I posted this as a spend or splurge earlier in the week on my Be Styled page, but I will post it here as well. But Swati, I will look for layering pieces. I have one in mind, a waffle knit layering piece to be wearing to wear at home casually, but it's a good basic. What socks do I wear with booties? I wear my peach socks. They're just no show, socks, ankle socks, no show socks. The same kind of socks you'd wear sneakers that don't show. That's what I wear with booties. If it's freezing cold and I'm going to be outside, I might wear like a marled nubby sock and have it maybe show with my booties. But for the most part, I wear just no show socks. I don't want to see a sock with my booty ever, in my opinion, unless it's intentional, unless it's cold out and I need that extra bulky coverage around my ankles. And then I'll go with like a gray marled nubby sock. Let's see. What other questions? How about belts? With the half tuck, a belt buckle really shows. Guidance for something actually. Okay, belts. People love my moto. I know. I'll try to find more motos. Yeah, and you're right, Swati, she doesn't want blousey material at home. I agree. If you want something that's easy to wash and wear, absolutely. So, I have one in mind for you. I do, for a waffle knit layering piece to wear casually at home. But belts. Here's an example of a belt, especially with these kind of jeans. I do like to wear a belt. I feel kind of like I'm missing something with a tuck and no belt. So. I own basically, or wear, I probably own more. I should probably get rid of some of them. 3 belts. I have this belt in black and tan. It comes as a set from Amazon for like nothing, $10 or $15 for the set. It's a great belt. And I love the way it buckles. It just goes like this into the hole, boom. And then I have my leopard calf hair belt. Those are the 3 belts I wear. I find that's all I need. Those 3 will work with everything I would ever imagine to wear. So that's my position on belts. And I will post those as well. But yeah, and with belts, and I think my opinion is just to keep it simple and classic but modern. Classic but modern. Is that an oxymoron? Like this is about the one I have on is about as simple as it's going to get. It's an inch wide, maybe a little more. Very simple but modern, gold buckle. No studs, no etchings, no distress, whatever. Just simple, classic. That's my opinion on belts. But then again, that's what I like. You got to find what you like. Let's see. Any other questions? Um, let's see. I don't see any other questions. If you have any, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get busy looking for that waffle knit top for Swati, and I'm going to post all the links here. This was a lot of fun. Um, I think that's all I have. So have a great weekend, ladies. Fridays are working well for me, so hopefully I'll be back here next Friday at 1. And I'll see you in your inbox on Sunday. If you don't know, Sundays are the day my weekly update comes out, which is basically a newsletter where I highlight all the social media posts from the prior week in case you miss anything, which you have a life and you're not living on social media. So hopefully you miss things and you can catch it all then. Um, and I'll put a link to subscribe to that as well. But you could also access those on my website at bestyledbybeth.com. There's the closet edit program is on the homepage, and so are the weekly updates. You can click on that and see all the past weekly updates. Um, so that's just a little housekeeping. Anyway, thank you, ladies, for joining me and for following along with all the fun. And go just get dressed if you haven't already, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.